Okay, I'm back. I had to get off the line. Well, actually, it just went off on its own when I logged back into my job. That's the life of a target. You get sent on bogus missions and you waste your time, your and everything for an order that is not there. And that happens all the time to me. Not necessarily all the time, but kind of frequently. It's one of their tactics that they use. I'm being hacked and followed and watched and listened to anyway because, they have their game stalking handlers that's like hacking the system. And like sometimes they literally don't work at all. Like, it's crazy. I can sit online for like hours and hours and don't get anywhere. And if I do, it's some type of subliminal message that's like tied to, the order I've got to pick up, the customer's name, the area I got to go, or something. It's just always something, so. But whatever. I just do what I got to do so I can take care of my daughter and I keep it moving. Because, this ain't nothing but the devil, witches and demons, and people who are demonically possessed. So, I try to give them as little energy as possible, but it's really hard when, like, you really don't get a moment's rest and you're like under attack all day, every day. And it's crazy, but it is what it is. So you just deal with it. Luckily, I have a strong mind. There's a lot of people who are forced to commit suicide. They're triggered to commit suicide. They're triggered to commit homicide or go out and hurt other people. And this satanic demonic program, it's a psychological operation. You know what I'm saying? It's remote neural monitoring. It is neuro-linguistic programming. They use electric magnetic frequencies and pulses, and it's bad. Like, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. Like tortured every day, constantly. And it's to no end, It's not like, oh, this occurs for like a week, a month or two, or a year or two. Like, no, this is like till you die. And then in the midst of they really want to force you to suicide, but I won't give them the satisfaction. Okay, if they don't have to cold blood. I'm gonna make them kill me in this bitch cold blood, because I ain't gonna. And I ain't dying. Their evil asses in spirit, and don't worry, I'll be back. So, it don't matter. I don't fear death. I don't walk around, I'm not conceited or anything like that. I don't walk around thinking, I'm some kind of genius and know it all and know everything. I just know what I know. And I know my worth. And I'm a good person with a good heart, and I don't fear death. A lot of people fear death. A lot of people fear these satanic powers that be, and so they sell out. They sell their soul to get small, insignificant little nothings and their incentives, because they're materialistic, because that's all they worry about is materialism. And I'm just not worried about any of that. Me and my daughter are going to make it. We're going to be just fine. And, when it's my time to go, then I've made peace with that. But I'm not going to go anywhere before it's time for me to. So you have to have a strong mind to deal with this. And a lot of people don't have a strong mind. There's a lot of people who have endured this and have been triggered to commit suicide. There's people who have been triggered to go out and hurt other people. And, in the midst of them doing all of this, if they can't trigger you or force you to commit suicide or homicide, they're constantly looking for a way to set you up. You know, it's anything to try to discredit you, to shame you, to blame you, to lower your self-esteem, to put you down. You know, they want you without a support system. They don't want you in any kind of way. And so they set up little scenarios to set you up. If you have a weakness, like you can't have any addiction problems. If you have a weakness to sex, drugs, alcohol, you can have a drink, but to the point where you're drinking to be drunken and you have an addiction, they will use that to their ability, you know, to the highest ability that they have, and set you up on a crime to institutionalize you either in prison or in some psych ward somewhere, because, you know, they love to put mental illness on people, but the very people that do this are the mental ill people, okay? They're the true definition of mental illness because they're narcissistic psychopaths, period. That's my job app going off, but I am not in the area that I want to work in right now, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. Because they want me to drive all the way to another city just to not have any work over there. So yeah, I'm going to wait till I get to the side of town I want to work in. And then I'm going to pick up another order. But yeah, that's what they do, you know, and the first thing they want to do is they try to label you, you know, they want to call you crazy, slap a label on you so they can say, oh, you have a problem, something is wrong with you need help, maybe you should take some medication, you know, all kinds of things like that, and it's really sick, and it's sadistic, and it's very evil, and it's been done by some very satanic, demonic individuals. So, that's what's happening. That's what's going on. I need to answer my job app. For my other phone, do you? Hold on. Hold on a minute. So this whole program, they set it up to make it look like something is wrong with you. You know, you literally got people in power, that essentially pay to have you set up, and it's a slow kill type of system, because they like continue to do this until your death. And the government has everything to do with this. This is their shit, you know. They're American citizens, and they play pretend like they haven't any idea, you know, what's going on, what it's about, and they're lying. They're satanic, demonic beings, and they're too coward to admit it, and they're lying. And so, yeah, that's the life of a target. The people, the gang stalkers that they have around you, they give them all scripted responses. Oh, what's happening to you? Why would somebody do that to you? Why would the government be attacking you? Why would they be watching you? Saying, maybe you need to talk to somebody. Are you okay? And they know full well what's going on. They're involved in it. Your own flesh and blood, your own family, the people closest to you, your exes, your fake phony friends, Fake Christians, because yeah, they even have witches in the church. And a lot of them are Masons, and they sold out to these satanic powers that be. You know, and they're too coward to admit it. You're ruining people's lives. You are sabotaging and ruining people's lives on purpose. And this is the life of a target. This is like every day. It's non-stop. Morning, noon, night. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In the privacy of your own home, in public, anywhere, at any time. It's complete. Okay, guys, I will be back. I need to answer my job app. I'm on another side of town, so let me log back in because it keeps ringing and it's working on my nerve, and which is nothing but a distraction because they don't want me talking about this stuff. They want you to quiet. They don't want you talking about it, but like whatever. So